Hi, I'm Lynne with Softsquares. I have my RebsFabStash box for the month of March, and I'm going to open it for you today. Here's this box. It feels heavier than it seems like the last ones have. Let me get my paper scissors, not my fabric scissors, and cut into the box. I saw a saying that said, "You can cut people out of your life, just don't use my fabric scissors." I love it. So yeah, fabric scissors are not for anybody, right? All right, box is open. We have just the invoice. So they put their thing, goes in every one of their boxes, and it talks about the stuff that they have online. You're welcome to scan that QR code or either one of them. So there's that. Now let's look at what came in this awesome box. I say awesome because the boxes are. They're just awesome. Secret Stash Garden is our theme. And it's for March 2023. Again, as always, they tell you what's in the box, give you a little picture view of what it is, and then they usually tell you what the fabrics are in there on this side. But this month they put some things in there. It says you can find all the fabrics used in these projects in our ideas page. And then they have a QR code so you can get to that, so they're able to use more of their card for stuff. Secret Stash Garden, inspired by spring flowers and new beginnings. This theme ties into every project and fabric we choose that goes into this box. First thing, we have a block of the month. Now, I did get a heads up. I'm not sure if it's starting now or within the next couple of months, but they're doing a block of the month, and they are going to make it so all of the blocks will be cohesive. So each month you'll be getting a block to build on the one before that will be able to go together. Unlike the mix match quilt that I am making, where I've taken all the blocks that they have done this last year and just kind of thrown them in. So it'll be really scrappy and random. They will be making it more of a theme. So I'm not sure if this is where it starts or not, but it is coming. Oh, it just says right here, make the first 2 blocks of the wildflower seeds pattern to start our lap quilt. So this is exactly what I was talking about. This is the block of the month that will be coordinating with the next ones to come. And oh, here it is. And you get 2 blocks. So this is flower number 1. We have a note from Christy in here. What does it say? It says fabrics included. Okay, so this is how they're telling us what's in there. That's kind of nice. Anyway, you don't need to read that. But here is our pattern for the project. And each month they're going to send us what we need for that. I like that we're getting the whole pattern up front. And then here's our note from Christy. I knew she had a note in here. Hello, my lovelies. It's Christy from RebsFabStash. Are you ready to see what's waiting for you in this secret stash garden? This month we start a new chapter with our stash boxes. The blocks will now be a cohesive project that will finish in the fall as a small lap quilt. Each month you'll receive a different section of the project. Additional blocks will be available at the end of the month, at the end of the block of the month, if you decide you would like to make your finished quilt a little larger. If you join the Stash Box Club after February 28th, 2023, contact us to purchase the prior month's blocks. let the garden party begin. So much fun, and thanks for subscribing. Hugs, Christy. I love that we're getting this right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like there's only 5 blocks. So that makes sense why this will be able to be done in the fall. And there's multiples of them. They sent 2 of this, and I see them right here. I see like 4 of the sunflower. So some of them are 4, some of them are more. Oh, you know what? That's another one, and so is that one. Ignore what I just said. It looks like there's 4 of each kind, but they're making the small size. I do need to open this up and see what's inside it. I mean, I know it's a pattern, but what else is it? Quilt size is 63 by 78 for let's see, sunflowers, daisies, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Wow. Gives you details on all of your blocks. Walks you through how to make it. And since they're calling this a lap quilt and they only sent 2, I wish I knew what the finished size for this will be. That's okay. I'm gonna just go along with what we have right now and make my 2. And they said we can get more stuff, and there's the name of the fabric right now there to order more. So maybe I'll start with this smaller one and see if I want it to be bigger. But here's the fabric that came in it. So we have this yellow tonal print. This looks like it's from the same line. These guys are called Suedes by P&B Textiles. Yep. And it's giving us the exact number so we can get this exact fabric if we go hunting for it on our own. I love that about RebsFabStash. I like that it's not a mystery, especially on like stuff like this. Okay, so we have those 4 pieces. Looks like there's about twice as much of this as there is of the other 2 colors, and a little tiny bit for the center of our flower. And that's that. All right. Now that we are doing a official block of the month with RebsFabStash, I am going to be doing videos each time we get one. So that will be a separate video. Watch for that. I also see a recipe card. This says Irish soda bread by Mary Beth. Since it's March, it makes sense that it would be Irish. All right, the next thing on our list is called Braided Rainbow Table Runner. Here it is. All right. They give you a free tutorial right there. Here's your instructions with all of your colors. And all of the fabrics right here. So let's look at them. So this is the border piece. See how it's ombre, so it's less dots here and darker dots here. It just fades on the other end. It does the same, heavy to light, light to heavy. Kind of fun how they did that. Okay, so that is the background. Ooh, I've seen this. This is by Jason Yenter, I believe. Oh my goodness. Okay, provided rainbow fabrics. They have listed it right here. Okay, so this is A Groovy Garden by In the Beginning Fabrics. I know why I thought it was Jason Yenter. I made a project using this line and a line by Jason Yenter. And I had their names mixed up. Anyway, A Groovy Garden. We have this one. It's called Bedrock. It's a Wyndham print. A Groovy Garden by In the Beginning Fabrics. I'm calling this a red. This one's Spectrum by Wyndham. It's red and orange. Let's see. Candelabra, Northcott Marmalade is the color. This is called Lattice. It is Kimberbell Basics by Maywood, and it's just a yellow. Essential Hampton Sun Yellow by Wilmington Prints. Getting a lot of different textures, but they're all tone on tone. I like that. Here's more of that green. So the bigger piece is actually the binding. And this is In the Beginning Fabrics, A Groovy Garden. Just Color by Studio E. Forest is this color. Let's see, Peacock Flourish by Fanfare Blue. It's a Benertex. Look how fun that is. That's a really bright, pretty blue. Then we have Bedrock, which is Wyndham Cobalt Blue. Another A Groovy Garden, In the Beginning Fabrics, purple. And the last one is called Peacock Flourish, Rounded Squares in purple. And it's a Benertex, and this is the inside point, so it doesn't need as much fabric. And actually, or it does, but it's in different configuration. This is actually a strip. And I know you're not going to be able to see all of these at once. I'm still going to try. There. Here's our background fabric and our binding fabric. The only thing I don't believe we have is the backing, and I could be wrong. Maybe the background fabric is big enough for the back, because this is a 1/4 of a yard. No, it's a 1/2 yard. It's double-sided. Let's see, does it say on here? Ombre Confetti Metallic Moda Eggshell color with gold metallic and white dots. It is 12.5 by width of fabric. Okay. Let me see if it says that that's on the back. I would be surprised if it is, but I would love it if it is. Let's see. Choose a backing and layer the table runner. That wording makes me think we're on our own for that. I don't care. I'm fine with that. I think it's beautiful and it's so cool. This will be easy to find something to go on the back side. So there is our braided rainbow table runner. Let's see. Doesn't give credit to who wrote it. I'll deal with that later. Once you lay this on your table, a pot of gold may appear. That's the rainbow. All right, now we have a thread catcher. Threads taken over your life, catch them all with this handy thread catcher. It's an adjustable size and it has a little hoop in there. This box is a win for me so far. Sometimes, as with everything for everybody, you can't please everybody. But I'm very pleased with this one. Anyway, we have this little hoop and I'm thinking it's a 4-inch hoop, maybe 5-inch hoop, 4-inch. We're also getting Pellon right here. So that's what they're doing, is they're putting the fabrics in with the pattern instead of having to look at it on the card. I like that. And then the fabric that they sent me is, this is called Luminosity and Dragonfly. This is the lining. If I can open it up. And even though it's directional, I'm going to hold it this way so you can see more of it. That piece is 15.5 by 12, sorry, by 10.5. And then here are the outside pieces. We have Luminosity, easy for you to say. Okay, Splatter Light Lime, Luminosity Wing Toss Blue Multi, Luminosity Pebbles Lime Multi, Luminosity Wing Texture Blue, and the last one is Luminosity Wing Texture Green Multi. So we have all 5 of these really pretty green and blue from the same line, and then my coordinating lining. Here's our little pattern. I want to call it a recipe because it's on our card. Here's our pattern for it. I'm going to try to do a video on one of these projects, so keep an eye out for that. I have a mess going on down here. Usually I try to pick up as I go. It's not how it's happened today. All right, you always get a, oh, this is the notion is the embroidery hoop and pattern. So they have the thread catcher, but then the notion, your notions are the embroidery hoop and the pattern from the thread catcher project. Okay, we also get exclusive swag. There's always something that has their logo on it, and this month it's a really pretty gel fuchsia pen with their name on it. Make notes on all your patterns with a stylish pink pen with our logo on it. And then we always get a unique fat quarter. Build your stash fast. Spring colors. So I'm not sure if everyone gets the same one or not, but this is what I got. I see Riley Blake. Let's see. Christy Lee of Quiet Play is all I see. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And then they do mention the recipe card. I just got ahead of myself, but it's also down here. Now, there's something on the back side. I need to see what this is. Before I show it to the camera, I want to look at it. Check out a few more of our March stash box ideas when they have a QR code and a website. And I wonder if this is how they're gonna design the quilt. See how they've got the two blue flowers on there? And they can do this in 5 months. 2 a month for 8, and then 1 probably with the finishing in the 9th. Sorry, in the 5th month. Doesn't say what this is for sure, but I think that's what it is. Okay, well that's it for RebsFabStash. RebsFabStash. The link for them is below. If you're interested in this box, please use my link. It sure helps me out and it lets them know where you came from and how you found them. And I'd like to know if you guys are getting this box, and if even if you're not, what do you think of it? I love all the bright colors that are in here. But they have really good projects, and I like them. So tell me if you like them or not. That's it for this. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll talk to you soon. I don't know why I said I'm going to talk to you. And I'll see you soon.